Welcome to Feel the Feels Wednesday. Okay, let me know who's here in the comments. I'll wait to say good morning, say your name. Once you get your name through, send me some hearts. Good morning, good morning. Okay, before we do this, I have got to put my thing on Do Not Disturb or we will be interrupted. Okay, hold on. Back? Okay, good. All right. Good morning, Catherine. Good to see you. Hi. Okay, yay, the hearts are flowing. Yay, yay, yay. Beautiful. I'm gonna put a different song on here. There we go. Okay, let's let this one circle through. All right, feel the feels. Today, we're gonna talk about feelings, emotions. And I'm gonna throw one more in here. Sensation, okay? Which are also feelings, okay? Feelings are stored in the body, yeah? They're in the body. They're not hanging outside of you and you just like pull it in and choose and say, okay, I'm ready to feel you now, right? That is not what we wanna do, right? Your hair is really pretty today. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you for that. Feelings are in the body. And this is why if you have emotional pain or repressed emotion or anything like that, it will manifest itself in the body with maybe illness or maybe sensations. And I want to bring up this topic, and I know I did this a few lives back with Magic Monday, where I said magic is a conversation. I'm going to throw you a curveball. I'm going to tell you that emotions, feelings, sensations are a conversation. It's all communication. Hi, Amanda. Good to see you. Oh, you love the hair too. Thank you. Thank you. It's all a communication, a conversation, a moment where we are expressing something to be heard. Now, I want to ask you this question, okay? How many of you are really great at communicating? Anyone? Okay, chances are you're really great at waiting, not communicating. You're really great at scanning the room to see how everyone else is feeling first to see if it's safe to communicate. Yeah? Ha ha. I love this comment. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Yes. Okay. We're on the same page this morning. This is good. This is good. Haven't had a cup of coffee yet. So, here we are. That inability to express and communicate manifests itself in our bodies as pain. So I want to do a really cool little what would we call this? Exercise maybe with you guys today, okay? So I want you to first put in the comments how you feel. How do you feel right now? What's the first feeling that comes to mind? Don't overthink it, just put it in the comments, okay? How do you feel? How do you feel? Put it in. I'm gonna wait for these to flow. Okay. While we're waiting for that, I am looking up, does tired count? It does, yes, tired does count, okay? Put in tired, put in whatever you think you might be feeling, okay? Throw it in, yay, okay? Throw it in. Now, I am going to be reading off of an emotion sensation wheel. So if you are in the Facebook group, I will post this in there for you to be able to see later. So if you're not, be sure you're in there. It's free. Come hang out with us. Come join us. It's fun. Okay, awesome. Overwhelmed. Don't know that is the most accurate. It is. Overwhelmed can be an emotion. Okay, so tired and overwhelmed. Great. Let's use these. Okay. So I'm going to be reading now off of an emotion sensation wheel, okay? So let's see if I can find your words here. Make sure they're both. Yes. Okay, there's tiredness. Overwhelm should be on here. Just seeing if I can find it. If you're joining us, say hello in the comments. Put your name, some hearts. We're talking about emotions today. Overwhelm should be on here. Why am I not finding it? There it is. Okay, good. All right. Okay, so right now, I'm looking at now sensations in the body. So Amanda, I'm gonna ask you first, okay? Because you have tired, which is also a sensation, right? Okay, so tiredness, the other things in this category could be looking down, feeling empty, curling up, slouching, crying, body aches, tiredness, hollow feeling, slow heart, heaviness, weak, and eye rolls. Do those sound accurate? Okay. So now, interesting for Catherine, overwhelm, and this is a great example for today. Okay, so thank you for saying this word. Overwhelm is where you don't know, you have a lot of different things happening at once, or where you're not able to feel your sensation. So Catherine, I'm gonna read a couple different sensations from the categories and see if any of these feel accurate to what you're experiencing, okay? Jumpy, speechless, numb hands, fidgety, frozen, tender, hot, loud words, heart racing, tight jaw, headache, numb, needing to move, nausea, lump in the throat, looking down, crying, slouching, hollow feeling, light, warm, relaxed, calm, inflated, electric. Any of those feel, okay, Amanda put slouching. Okay, good. Any of these words relate to anybody? Put them in the chat. Good, okay. So these are gonna be like the outer wheel. Let me just see if I can show you really quick. Hold on. I'm looking at this, okay? So there's like the outer, these are sensations, right? Then there's gonna be the emotions or feelings we might be feeling, and then there's the core emotions in the middle, the core feelings that we feel, okay? So I will share this with you guys in the Facebook group, but just so you can see what I'm looking at, okay? I'm waiting for the comments here. Do any of those feel like you? So now for Amanda, okay, so slouching goes into feeling either despair or apathetic, and then goes into sad, right? Into sad, okay? The tiredness, which I think everyone can feel this, can go into depressed, which can go into sad. So those are both the sad part of the wheel. And the whole point in identifying how we're feeling is so that we know how to release it, how to express it, because a lot of the times we are in overwhelm, right? Okay, so Catherine, let's use you. I would say hollow, walk, cool, frozen, numb, but in brain. Okay, so hollowness. The hollow feeling is feeling depressed and then into sad, okay? The needing to walk, needing to move is feeling disappointed, which goes into disgust, a different core feeling. Okay, cool and frozen, numb. So let's go to frozen and cold. Those go into unwanted, inferior, which boil down to both fear. Okay, so we have sad, disgust, fear, and then the other one was numb, which goes into distant, which goes into anger. So this is really, really key, okay? If you're feeling overwhelmed, which is what I said earlier, right? You're feeling a complex mix of a lot of those core feelings. So Catherine, we've already identified fear, anger, disgust, and sad. No wonder we feel overwhelmed, right? And so when we have that many things going on, it's going to be really difficult to go on a walk and say, how do you feel? Process your emotion. Because what the hell, which one? Which one are we going to look at? And so when we're expressing emotion, it's a conversation. So the conversation starts with, wow, I'm feeling overwhelmed. I have fear, anger, disgust, and sadness all sitting with me today, right? I'm feeling this all right here. So you all need to talk to me. I need a message from all of you, right? Or I need to get a message in each of these areas. So which one is going to speak to me first, right? Which one do I need to focus on first? Yeah, it's really cool, right? A lot of the times we don't really know what we're feeling internally, but our bodies, we're very good at the sensations, right? And so the sensations can be boiled down to emotions and feelings, and that's really, really helpful. Okay, so when we are feeling overwhelmed, it's going to be really hard to hear all those voices at once. And so movement is key. And just so you guys know, movement works for all of the core feelings, okay? Even when you're feeling sad, movement is going to help, okay? Even when you're feeling disgust, anger, fear, surprise, happy, all of these are going to help because the movement helps you connect to the body and it helps you move the emotion that is in the body, either to communicate with you or to release it or to feel it or whatever it may be, okay? So if we're feeling overwhelmed, which I told you, Catherine, this is a great example, okay? Because most of us do. We want to connect to movement first, okay? And we want to let whatever it might be come forward. And this is where I say we really need to clear our energy and we need to get focused back in our energy. So I would be looking at energy management, where maybe we need to put some salt in our palms. Maybe we need to get into salt water, whether it be a salt bath or just a salt shower. Maybe we need to drink some water, do some clearing with a pendulum, whatever it is for you on how you clear your energy. You're going to want to clear first. It's okay if after clearing you still feel overwhelmed, because that means, okay, I'm overwhelmed because I am feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling all of these things. So then you go into the movement, okay? And in that movement, you want to kind of allow yourself half the time where you are just kind of having a pity party moment for yourself, okay? I call these pity party baths. I have like a little pity party bath, thing that I do over the years. But in movement, this is really helpful to just have a pity party moment for yourself. Let them all speak at once. Just, oh my gosh, I'm so sad. Oh my gosh, I'm so angry. I'm afraid. I'm frozen. I'm this. I'm that. I'm surprised. Whatever it is that comes forward, let them all have a voice. With movement, what's gonna happen is there's gonna be an emotion that starts to get louder than all of the rest of them, okay? And as you keep that movement, and you wanna keep it half time, okay? So like, if you're gonna go for like, let's say a 10-minute walk, okay? 5 minutes out, be overwhelmed, and 5 minutes back, get clarity, okay? So 30 minutes is key. That's really where your body can fully release emotion and get back to hope. So if you can do 30 minutes, that's the best, okay? So 15 minutes out, 15 minutes back, 15 minutes out, be overwhelmed, let it all go, listen to music, be chaotic, all of the things, right? It's okay, all right? But on that 15-minute mark, then you're gonna wanna turn it around and you might start to notice, okay, I'm starting to feel more of one than the other. Or you're starting to feel a conversation happening in your mind, or a memory, or you're starting to get a visual of some moment in time that kind of sparked a lot of these emotions, or maybe just one, right? Then you're gonna wanna bring some hope in, okay? So I'm willing to believe that possibly maybe, you don't have to be like, oh, I feel so hopeful, right? I'm willing to believe that possibly maybe there's a message for me here in this feeling, in this overwhelm, in this emotion, and I am ready to hear, okay? So then you wanna have a conversation, a real one. And we always want to ask, what do you need me to know? Right? It's so easy to pull up a tarot deck and go, what's my message today? You can get so much more in tune with yourself if you use your body, your sensations, like a tarot deck. You can ask yourself, what do you need me to know? And you will hear a story. You will hear a message. You will hear what it is you need to know, because emotions, when they're stuck, it's like a trapped voice. And for the goddess rebellion, okay, this is all about reclaiming your life, reclaiming your power, stepping into that power, claiming your voice back, saying no, rising up, saying yes. It is getting what was stolen, which is your voice, your choice, who you are, every part of you, right? And so it would make sense that you have to have a goddess rebellion in your sensation, in your emotion. And when we're listening to these episodes and you're hearing like frozen, you're in frozen waters, or you're trapped in the forest of your mind, or the whispering wind of the voices, it's just all to help you understand that there is so much more going on. And also, there is a voice of love here guiding us back so that we can feel more confident in every area of our life. And so confidence in emotion, in feeling, and sensation is a part of this rebellion. And so I really, really want us to start practicing and getting very in tune, because a lot of the times when, we ask, oh, how are you feeling? Like, oh, well, good. Usually good comes out because, well, we don't feel terribly bad. Like our scale is like, well, I'm not in the depths of despair on the kitchen floor, dry heaving. So I guess I feel good. We're like, we need to kind of really get to the core of what we're feeling so that we know what that feeling needs, right? Like we need something very different when we're sad than when we are in fear, right? There's just something different that we need, okay? So in that movement, you're going to let yourself feel and release. And if you are really angry, you let it out. You speak it out, right? In that overwhelm part, and then you turn it around, okay? And we get hope, and you start to listen. And how you listen, it could be different sensations in the body. It could be a memory that pops up. It could be you talking out loud to yourself. I know I've had moments where I'm out there just, talking to myself as if I've got a friend with me and I'm out there and it doesn't matter, right? It's just your world. Haha, truth. I love this. Yay, I'm glad you guys are liking this. Okay, awesome. So I'm curious now. I want you to go out and about today, get some movement in however you can, okay? Even if it's 10 minutes, if you have 30 minutes, great, because that works the best. If you aren't able to move, okay, breath work, okay? It's gonna be a lot harder to do breath work if you are just like, 30 minutes of breath work. Put something on while you are doing the breath work. I know my mom watches these really fun videos where you go take like a walk through Central Park or New York City or like some place in Paris or whatever, and it's like these cameras and people are just like walking. Sometimes doing that where you can actually visualize yourself walking, and it's cool because you're seeing there's stuff to look at, all your sensations are there. But continue with that breath, okay? Because breathing really helps move the emotion too. And when you're walking and you have that movement happening, you're naturally breathing and releasing, okay? So the breath is gonna be really, really key for you as well. Now, I want to dive into this topic deeper, but let's start here, okay? Go out, get your movement, and do half and half, okay? Pity party, bring it back to hope. But I want to see what you hear in your body, or your intuition, or your mind, or whatever happens. Conversations sometimes happen. I know I have conversations with people in my head that, they don't even know we're talking, but we're talking, right? We're talking it out right here, So I want you to go do that. And then come back to either the replay here or the Modern Soul Society Facebook group, where I'll have a post and everything that we're doing so we can connect deeper, okay? And connect with us there. And I want to hear if we're able to get to this point, okay? Because then I can share the next little piece and the next piece and the next piece, but I want to know that we're here, okay? And I'm really excited to see some ahas, some inspiration, some like relief bubbles popping, like, oh my gosh, yes, okay. And then I will also share this in our Facebook group so that you can kind of use it and see it, and you can kind of check in with yourself in a deeper way than just trying to pull from emotions or words that you have in your vocab readily available. It's like right there, you can pick, like, oh yeah, fidgety, that's me today. Okay, it's helpful. So anyways, thank you for all of the likes, all of the hearts. I appreciate this so much. Be sure to make sure that you are signed up. We have a really cool TV club that starts tomorrow. We're watching Bridgerton. We also have a book club going. We've got all the information there. Amanda, if you could put the links down here for everybody and on the replay video, that would be great. Question: for this sort of thing, can it be better to all out loud or in the head, especially with possibly maybe? I really enjoy doing out loud work if possible, because this is really cool. You can actually measure energy. So my mom and I do this. We've got like dowsing rods, and you measure energy, and you can measure your aura. And when you say things out loud, your aura will be so much bigger than when you're saying it in your mind. Now, when you say it in your mind, it's bigger than if you're not saying anything at all. So the answer is, you can say it in your head if you're just around people or you're kind of nervous, like don't avoid it. But also, if you are able to say it out loud, because it's gonna help snap your spark into your aura and help push out your energy aura in a bigger way. So, yay. All right. I love you. Let's have an amazing day. Feel the feels. If you haven't already, so there's the Goddess Rebellion podcast, but if you go on like Spotify, iTunes, YouTube Music, Google Music, wherever you play music, I think Amazon Music, if you go search for Kayla Hines, there's an album called The Goddess Rebellion, and there's some music on there with some words to kind of help, and I'm going to be creating some more of those too along the way. So if you ever have any feedback on what you'd like to hear, send it my way, okay? Because I've got a few on deck that I'm like in the works on creating, and it's really helpful. Pity Party Bath is one of them, so yay. Anyways, go listen to those. It'll help you on your movement walk. Go listen to one of your favorite episodes of Goddess Rebellion, but listen to yourself. So make sure that you have oh yeah, thank you, Mom. I have an album on the YouTube feed. So if you go to the YouTube page where we are right now, okay, there's a little section called albums. You can stream there and watch the videos, which is really cool because we're already here together. Hi, yay. All right, go have an amazing day. I can't wait to hear from you, because this is also a conversation. That's why I'm doing these live. That's why I'm not like recording them and just posting them with the information. I'm here because I want to have a conversation, because if you haven't gathered yet, one of the biggest tools to overcome emotional pain is communication. Love you. I'll see you soon. Bye.